Okay, this is going to be a very interesting demonstration. We finally saved the best for last. Well, once the screen paint gets here, then we'll start doing demonstrations outside. So that's not the best for last yet. But I want to show you something really quick. So usually when we do these demonstrations, we like to be quiet. We don't say much. And we let that person just go on and on and on. Now there is, and first of all, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of a Luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection. Technology gain times 4, 5, and now 7. What a lot of people don't know is we have special coating in the technology that we developed. Now, one of the coatings, and we can't tell you exactly what it is because it gives up the secret on what it can do, is it allows the screen, a black surface, to produce a very high white level. Now, how we test it is the fact that we have to take everyday black paint, put it side by side to our screen to show the difference. Now, I'm going to be doing a demonstration live on Facebook. We will be coating the entire screen in Superior, and then we'll be painting one side of it black with flat black paint, and we'll do some white snowstorms and so forth to show you the difference between the two. Now, here in this demonstration, and one of the things you'll notice about the code when it comes to that black paint, it is slightly a little lighter than black, but it is black. Now, that right there this is how we know, because like I said, the coating in it allows the paint to be a little bit brighter, but black. So, this is how we know what our paint looks like, because our paint can produce a white level that's literally so high that if you take flat black paint and lay it against it, you will see a difference, number one, in the color tone, and number two, you will see the difference in the performance. Now, if I look around and you look at all my screens, I can take this sample off and I can put it from one screen to the next. It will never be the same color as flat black because flat black doesn't have that special coating in it. Now, I'm going to back up here for a minute. We're going to be doing this demonstration on a NP, and this is an NP 1150 720p 3700 lumen NEC that's sitting back around a good maybe 12 feet and some change away from the screen right there. And I'm going to show you in this demonstration the difference. Now keep in mind, we're going to do the same demonstration on the Cinema Black, which I'm already in the process of having purchased very soon. Alright, so as I can show you, we can tell the difference that we know the product that he had was fake. Number two, we can also tell that, now he'll keep in mind, if we're wrong, he can do the exact same demonstration we're doing right now. Just take another black screen, place it against it, and do a snowstorm demonstration. Now if he sits there and says, oh, there's no difference, then guess what? We know for a fact that it's basically flat black paint that he has in that container. And we can tell the difference between the two. For someone to come and say, well, you really can't tell the difference between one paint over another. Oh yes we can. We've done this demonstration before. So, we're going to remove this. And the first thing we're going to do a demonstration on a metal. Now, like I said, the piece in the middle, that is flat black paint we bought from Home Depot or Lowe's, and then our screen right here, which is Superior Technology on our wallpaper. This is how we know the difference between our paint and another black paint. Sometimes it's best to sit back and observe another person when they're carrying on and acting up, just to watch how they act, just to let them go out and throw a long enough rope out there so they can hang themselves. These are the kind of demonstrations that are going to be done. I'm not going to say too much, but like I say, in a certain facility which Mr. J is going to have to attend very soon. And this is proof that we can show that our technology differs from everyday black paint. Now all we would have to do is take that sample he has and put it, or you could do the same demonstration we're doing, and you'll see the difference. Like I said before, in all my demonstrations involving black technology, any black screen can produce contrast. The problem you have is they can't produce white levels. That's how we knew when we looked at the demonstration that the paint that he had in the container was everyday black paint. And that's why the white levels were coming up so dark. Now, feel free to go onto our Facebook channel, because on our Crystal Edge Technology Screen Facebook channel, we do live demonstrations, we do paint on demonstration, unboxings, and also too, we have customers who post their pictures on our page showing off our screen paint. Now, keep in mind, this particular individual doesn't think if our screen paint was really as bad as he said it was, and it was a complete scam, out of all the screen paint that we have sold, we would have dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens of complaints. We got one customer who tried to fake a demonstration, and that's it. So basically, my company of 11 years is supposed to be flawless and not, we have, now keep in mind, my mom used to say, you can satisfy some of the people all the time, but you can't, some of the times, but you can't satisfy them all the time. You're always going to get that one customer, that or two customers or three customers, that's not going to like your product, it might not play with their projector, or they might just try to do you ugly altogether. But if my product was such a scam as he says it is, then you would have dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens of complaints against our product. We couldn't even do the demonstrations we're doing right now because the paint wouldn't be able to produce. So I guess I have a magic wand or a magic unicorn in order to do this. And there's no way you can fake 1100 lumen projector out in ambient light. Virtually impossible. So this is how we know. That special coating that you don't know and you will never find out how it's done. This is how we can tell the difference between our technology and someone using a flat black paint. Let me show you another one. Really quick. For a minute. Now you see the background of the snow? Like I said, anything can pull up contrast. But look at the snow. Look at the white levels on the snow. Let me go back a little bit farther on that. So you can see for yourself. Now, I promise you, and you have my word, that when your screen paint arrives here again, we are going to do, as we did with the first one, and you felt we didn't do an honest demonstration, we are going to do a very honest demonstration. We're going to take your screen paint, we're going to take it outside. I think that's the best way to do a proper demonstration. We're going to take it right on outside. Because the Superior 7s are designed for outdoor use. So I think since you're going to be matching that against the Superior 7, the best way to utilize that demonstration is to do them outside only. But this is just to show you how we know the difference between somebody using a flat black paint on our technology and saying, hey look, that's their screen paint. This is a reaction that I'm getting. Now keep in mind, if we claim this, we would have dozens upon dozens, like I said, of complaints against us. And we don't. So what's the problem here? I don't see anything wrong with our tech. Screen's coming up nice and bright. That's flat black paint. That's how we know the demonstration was fake. If we're testing a screen paint and we're claiming it to have a higher white level than any black screen, don't you think one of the demonstrations when we start developing the technology would be to test it against another black screen or to test it against another flat black paint? That's just basic common sense. You, my friend, need a lot of help. You do. You need a lot of help. You're going to get that next year. You're going to get that. We've got something planned for you next year. You're going to get all the help you need. Now here we're going to do the Starfield demonstration. Like I said, there's a difference in the technology. Technology has a heightener in it that allows the bee to produce a much brighter black. That's why the flat black paint has a darker image than our technology, but our technology can produce pure contrast and white levels at the same time. Now, go back over to another snow demonstration. Yeah, go to the flowers. That's how we knew, because the superiors have a strange color when it comes to the blacks. Feeling kind of stupid, aren't you? I'm sorry to say it that way, but you gotta be. Come on, man. You got to be. Seriously. Don't you think I'd test my stuff on other black screens? Come on now. Look at that. Alright, I gotta go. Thank you all for your time, and God bless.